Good Saturday morning, everyone. Fill your cups up. I'm super excited about what we're talking about today because even though I gotta be honest, the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is a tough read. And I've said that it's kind of like a textbook, okay? So I'm really working our way through it for you. And chapter 2, habit number 2, begin with the end in mind, was 50 pages long. So I'm trying to fit 50 pages into 5 to 10 minutes. Ooh, that alone in itself is a challenge. So I think with habit number 2 being to begin with the end in mind, that's habit number 2. I'm going to start with what they do at the end of the chapter, and then we'll go back through and sort of reinforce why this is important. So to begin with the end in mind, we are creating our personal mission statements today. And this was such an enlightening activity for me to do. And Stephen Covey, the author, makes it super easy because you can go on the Franklin Covey website and in a few steps, write your mission statement and it formulates it into a PDF and prints it out for you. It's awesome. And definitely takes a lot of the hard work out of writing these. So I'm going to drop the link for the website in the comments to make this easier for you. And I highly recommend that over the next 2 days, you take I think it took me about 20 minutes to do it. 30 minutes maybe, but I had already been thinking about a lot of these concepts from reading the book. So hopefully the next couple of minutes will get you inspired, get you thinking, get your creativity going so that you can write your own personal mission statement. But I thought I would read you mine as if this could help you with where you need to be thinking and sort of where we're going with that. So my personal mission statement: I, Katie Graham, will continue to make my mental and physical health my top priority so that I can effectively take care of myself and others. I will be constantly aware of my authentic self and love and embrace her for all that she is. I will always have big dreams and gain a greater sense of purpose from my life from them. I will inspire those I love to go after the life of their dreams. I will help others find joy in their lives. By being open-minded, I can allow others to contribute to solutions. I will be solution-oriented, not problem-focused. I will love myself and others with my whole heart. To have grace, compassion, and forgiveness towards myself and others. I will be a safe place for others to share their defeats and their victories. I will always be a creative, artistic person, and I must find ways to incorporate that into my daily life. I am a creator, a leader, a true friend, and a loving, supportive mother, sister, daughter, and partner. I am aware to the needs of others and am non-judgmental at all times. I embrace each day as a new opportunity to be more effective than the day before, to live and love my life passionately. So that's an example of my mission statement. And to get us thinking, he wants us to start at the beginning of the chapter. It starts with envisioning your funeral. And I know that's a little morbid, but 3 years from now, so not some long distance away funeral, but in 3 years, imagine yourself at your funeral and what people will say. And so there's going to be 4 people speaking at your funeral: a family member, a friend, a coworker, and then someone from an organization like church or club or some sort of outside activity will be speaking there. And what are the things you want them to say about you? What are the things that you value the most? What do you want to be remembered for? What values, what purpose did you have? And in doing this activity of envisioning your funeral, this is going to help you really identify what your core values are. What are the fundamental principles that drive you? And this is so important to do this because these principles are going to become the compass that guide us on our destination. And beginning with the end in mind is about establishing the destination first and then using our internal compasses to get there. And that is going to ensure that we're on the right road, that we're reading the right map, and that we've got the right scripts inside of us. And he emphasizes, again, Stephen Covey in the book, how important it is to write things down. It is a connection that humans need between imagining, creating, and actually bringing it to life. So we've got to write this stuff down. If you're not a writer, you got to start writing, okay? And habit 1 was about becoming self-aware and taking responsibility for our own lives and being proactive. Habit number 2 is sort of the how we're going to get there to do it. And in order to do it, we got to have our own personal mission statement. So that's my challenge for you today. I'm keeping the chapter short and simple, beginning with the end in mind, writing our scripts so we've got our maps and our compasses correct with our final destination in mind. And just one little thing to think about. If you don't start with your own destination in mind, you are going to be creating a life around someone else's destination. And we've already talked about we don't want to do that with our lives. We are in the driver's seat. We are in control. That's habit number 1. Habit number 2 is finding that destination and establishing that internal GPS that's going to get us to where we want to go. And habit number 3 is about getting there. So tune in tomorrow, write your mission statements, share, feel free to share, message me or drop in comments, and let me know what you think about that website because I thought it was fabulous. So it's the Franklin Covey mission statement website. You can Google it, or hopefully I can get the link to work in the comments. So have an awesome Saturday. Do some deep thinking this morning. It's good for you. Look inside yourself and figure out, what are those core values? Who do you want to be remembered for? And what are you all about? And we'll talk tomorrow. Bye, guys.